Hello, Guido. hmm Hey, Madman. Welcome. Kind of wanted to get on here and address some issues with B and some lies that were spread around and a lot of things to make me look really bad. B was given the opportunity to come on my panel to have a platform to discuss her and expose her father. Oh well, Madman, it's my side. And I gave her that platform. Not everybody liked B at first. But people started to accept her. Monkey took her under her wing. A lot of people took her under her wing. And that was great. That's what she needed, a step up. A step up. She made a lot of friends. Aside from being known as Joey's child. And yeah, I made B, who was coming to my channel on a regular basis, a co-host. And uh, we became friends. No, I forgot something. I always did something. And I'm rolling the second 46, man. Sorry about that, got interrupted. But anyway, what's my train of thought? Anyway, I totally lost my train of thought. I had somebody come in. Oh God. But no, I talked to in the more recent. I was talking to be on a regular basis as a friend, and I never told her to. We actually agreed to stop talking about Joe. It was getting lame, getting old. And I agreed. I just said, I'm tired of talking about him also. Mostly the reason I did contact her was to see if she was coming up on panel that night or how she was doing. She claims that I was harassing her. She never once said, don't call. Never once said, don't text. I never, ever held her back from her channel. In fact, I did encourage her. I asked her several times, when are you going to do she said she had a green screen coming for a monkey. And I said, what are you going to do with that? She was going to try to project some images and try to do some comment on videos. And I said, that's a cool idea. But she wasn't sure how she was going to do it. So her business, she came to this stream time wisely. Nobody forced her to.
That was $500 to hold the wrong damn place.
I know I don't owe anybody an explanation, but when someone is lying upon you, I feel like I should at least say something. Okay, fine. Whatever. She shouldn't have took it. Time wisely. I didn't do anything wrong. My honest opinion about this whole thing was about Monkey and me. She was caught in the middle. She was caught in the middle. She got tired of being caught in the middle. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. But don't lie. Be honest. And it's not fair for people to judge off of one person when they don't know the whole truth. Oh, okay. That's one thing I've got to address. It wasn't just me about Joey's thing. You guys do it too. You guys run with stuff to trigger Joey. We ran with it. Yeah, we ran with the basement thing. We ran with it. But everybody else is guilty about running with something to trigger Joey. But oh my God, it's the end of the world because forget B ran with it too. We just never stopped running with it. A lot of people do. Joey, a lot of people run with no evidence, but they do it anyway. A lot of people are guilty in that. But all of a sudden, they're a saint because oh my God, it's 90 that did it, and it's B that did it. See, she did it just as much as me. I didn't force her to do it. I didn't force her to do anything. She has free will. Force. Well, obviously, she's a manipulator. Very big manipulator. Because the things she was saying, getting people's sympathy and attention, manipulation. And whoever says that she's a wolf, yeah. I agree. Never once did I use her, as it was claimed, for anything. Like I said, we moved away from Joey. Why would I care what? If we weren't talking about Joey, why would it matter? Hitting on her. That was a joke. That was an inside joke. You really think that you really think Flying Monkey's dog was gonna marry us? You really think Flying Monkey's dog was gonna marry us? You hitting on her. Oh my god, that's funny. See, is is that a lie too with Flying Monkey? Or was that just a joke? See, she's not a minor. Not according to B. And not according to her website. Time Wisely is 19 according to B, and according to her website should be 18 according to when she started her website. If you do the math. But I don't know when her birthday is, so she could be 19. Blocked you. Your sister told me what you were going to do. Time Wisely. Blocked you on Discord? Absolutely. Your sister told me exactly what you were going to do, what your plans were. I don't trust that. Why would I trust? Why would I trust you when you're going to do that? You weren't. You weren't. You had no intentions. It's on your YouTube page. Yeah, I was trying to see exactly what this was all about, and your alter ego too. You go by two names. Time wisely, and that's not me saying it. That's you, but that's fine. That's your alter ego. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, typically mutes can talk, just they don't prefer to. Which I don't. I never had a problem with time wisely using a voice changer or a voice program. It's just not cool. It's not cool for someone to act like a victim when all I did was try to help B. And if she wanted to do her own thing, she could have done her own thing. But she never mentioned it. She never mentioned it. She totally went about it the wrong way. Totally went about it the wrong way. And it's too bad because she'd been mentioning to me for a while that, she wanted to get her channel going, but she did not know what. But she never once mentioned, hey, I'm not going to be on your panels anymore. Um, so as you can see, she did what she did, and the way it played out, it could have played out a lot better. It just could have played out a lot better. If she was done with her what she had to say on um No, Time Wisely is not underage. When she started her channel, she was underage. If you look at when she started her channel, what she says in her channel to the time to 2022, she's 18. Depending on her birthday. Depending on her birthday, she could be 19. But I don't know when her birthday is. Well, yeah, Hillbilly Man. Flying Monkey, in my opinion, Flying Monkey had a lot to do with this, to instigate, to um, uh, to propagate this. I mean, I told B, I said, and I'm not surprised. This is what I'm trying to say. But I told B, I said, you know, I'm not against. She said she was both friends with both of us, and she didn't like having to choose. And I'm not surprised this didn't eventually happen, but just coming out with blatant lies and about me harassing her on the phone. That's what I'm talking about. That's my main thing is uh, I honestly don't watch Monkey. I honestly didn't watch the court thing. Uh, on Earl's. I didn't watch any of it. Oh God. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of somebody. Okay, sorry about that. And my opinion is we shouldn't be fighting amongst each other. We got other. If she wants to focus on her channel, focus on your channel. Don't go after people, though. That's my opinion. People were here to help you. People were here to people were here to not everybody liked you, and yes, there was people. Yes, we were making fun of you. That was brought up. Um, and it wasn't just me. It was happening. Everybody was joining in, so people need to look in the mirror. We did apologize. You did accept at the time. Doesn't make it right, but I mean, you're not going to get um well, I don't know your birthday time wisely. Um but let's see, now I lost my train of thought. No, she's not playing hard to get. She wants to. She got stuck in the middle. She got stuck in the middle was what happened. She really got stuck in the middle of me and Monkey fighting. I was going after Monkey. Monkey was going after me, and I get it. She picked a side. That's fine. But can we like not link? Okay. Well, I don't want it to be a shit show. I wanted to really do a lot of explaining. That's why I went early. Um, hold on. Now, who's coming up? Hey, Madman.
Hey, is my mic better now?
Yeah.
Does it sound like I'm yelling?
No.
Okay, good. All right. No. Yeah, Nadia, I'm a one finger typer, man. I was getting cramps in my finger and shit, man. That's what I'm saying. You
Well,
gotta let me up, man.
Blue Eyes, I understand that. I understand it wasn't right for either one of us to do that, but we did. As far as Joe's, we decided to run with it. I mean, at the time, we didn't see a problem with it.
Yeah, but 90, that's criminal. That is criminal. You can't do that. That's fucked up. You can't do shit like that. Saying he showed his penis to his daughter. He could have got arrested over that.
His daughter was saying it also.
Running with it, I know it. That's the issue right now.
So,
Yeah, like Becca said. Hi, Becca. That's what.
of course, I take some blame, but I don't take all the blame because we both decided on it together.
Oh yeah, that's a 50-50 thing. Yeah.
It's not just me. It was a mutual. It was a mutual. ITC.
Hey, you're a fucking hand job.
Hey, TC, what's up, man?
Whatever.
Put me in that fucking position about that shit. I bust his fucking balls and it's not true. What do you mean, whatever? I don't care about little shit, 90. But I fucking knew that. I thought you were telling the truth. I would have never said the things that I said knowing that shit. That's fucked up, man. You put me in a bad spot there. I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, so B has nothing to do with it? B didn't do anything wrong?
I told B the same thing. He's a piece of shit just like you are for doing that.
And he did do that.
Did you hear me?
TC, you driving home?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because you could tell like a little static. That's all.
Dad?
And you're now you're roboting. So
Okay.
yeah, he's pissed. 90. That
Well,
fucked a lot of us up, man, over that because we already nailed Joe about a lot of things and shit like that. And a false up. I went over to Joe's stream the next day, and I fucking gave him an earful. He just fucking blocked me. But he said, he was saying, I didn't say that. Yeah, fuck you, I was saying everything in the book to him. And, see, that's what I'm saying, man. That's fucked up.
yep. But it is what it is. I mean, people said things about Joe and ran with it, and they're still doing it to this day. I'm just saying, it's not just me.
All right, back up. I got to say it 3 times.
Apology? Spying in your website. Well, make it password protected because it's on the interwebs. Nobody spies on your website.
Hey, that's a cool ass name, Finest Wine, right there. That's a cool ass name right there.
Well, the apology goes to people like you, TC, and others that confronted Joe about it when it wasn't true. But everybody, what I'm trying to say is everybody makes up stuff to go after Joe with. That's my point.
90, not sexual stuff like that. That's what made it fucked up. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. But you don't do shit like that, anyways. You can see how pissed off TC's at you. You know what I mean? He don't believe it. He's fucking pissed. And you said it. Fucking do something about that.
Not everybody does it, Big D, but a lot of people do. Or some people do. People have done it in the past.
You got ass whooping over that. Where's your ass whooping? I'm just saying, I'm not. If I had a few more beers in me, I'd probably throw a couple things at you, but I'm good right now.
Can you hear me now?
Welcome back, buddy.
I don't make shit up about Joe 90. I go by what I see and his actions. I don't like fucking, making shit up and especially, little stupid shit. It
We
ain't no
just
big deal.
we just ran with it, okay? We just ran with it.
Yeah, but
And
I wish you would have said. I wish you'd have said, "Hey, TC, this is what we're doing," and I went along with it.
we just didn't
But
do
that's
that, okay?
serious. That's shit. Showing your shit to your own kid is a serious fucking issue for me, man. I don't
I
like it.
get it. I get it.
It's criminal. That's a criminal issue right there.
Okay, and that's the part I don't give about all that other shit. 90. I don't care whatever people say that you bought subs and all. I don't give a fuck about that. That's the only thing I got the issue with. All right, I
Okay,
don't give a fuck what
I'm
anybody
just
says.
saying at the time we just ran with it. We weren't thinking about it. We were just trying to trigger Joey. That's the reason, and that's the bottom line.
90, you could get in trouble over that fucking shit.
How?
False allegations. Sexually false allegations. That's what that is. God damn it.
What is that Time Wisely doing? Get her the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with that girl? They showed she's fucking. Oh yeah, that's another. They showed she was fucking underage.
She's not underage. I already looked into
I
it.
guarantee you that other guy. I believe the other guy. Who was it here? Hold on. Fine as wine. I believe what he's saying. When she first came here, she was a fucking minor. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, you know what?
He still could be.
You know what, TOS? How are you supposed to believe what B said if she can't? If she's lying?
They're both guilty. Guilty. TOS. If you're gonna blame one, you blame the other one.
That's
I'm giving 90 bullshit. I'm giving 90 shit just like fucking B. So I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm just saying that's where it went, and we didn't think anything past that point.
Yeah, apparently.
Exactly.
Hey, Big D, how you doing?
Big D, I'm waiting for another stream, man.
See that time wisely. Is she related, Joe? Because that's the kind of shit Joe say. Once, and fucking Joe over there saying because of what happened to Gary and Chip being sick, that is because of his fucking curse. These fucking people were sick way before he even fucking came along. Fuck, this girl, it must be a fucking relation to Joe or something.
We go off Joey about what he
Wishing
said.
death on people.
He
Stupid.
said we go off Joey about what he says and shit like that. We don't make false shit up about Joey. We go off how he acts and what he does, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just
Right.
like he was proven when he followed those 261 kids. Okay? Ed proved that. I ain't going around accused, It's, you know what? It's all right. I ain't got no big deal. Oh, I saw you picking your nose. Even if it's not true, it's a lie, but it's no fucking big deal. But shit like this, I got a problem with it.
Yeah,
But I spoke my piece, and I'm done with it.
Okay, fine.
Me too.
I told you what we just ran with it. We didn't think anything of it at the time, and that's all I can say.
Hi, Mama Bubbles. Long time.
Well, you should be, because you act like them time. Why don't you bounce out of here?
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
Oh, Time Wisely?
Yeah.
Yeah. She can say anything she wants to anybody, but you say something back to her and then fucking you get
The
hammered.
19-year-old, she says she's 19 years old. I don't think she's that
I don't
old.
know about that.
What is she doing in here with fucking people that are 3 times her age? Well, 2 to 3 times her. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't even know if she's 19. That's they can say anything they want to say.
She's at least 18.
Oh, now she's 18. See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, 90. When she first came around, I believe that other guy that was in here. Because I seen a picture of that in one of the Discords. Okay?
Have you been to her websites?
I did not. They showed it. Couple people showed it. Different things.
When she started her website back in, she said she was a certain age, and if you count when the website was started, she would be 18 today.
What kind of fucking?
Okay. You know what? As long as I can't be in somewhere where there's a fucking kid.
Who the fuck is spying on your website, Time Wisely? Get the fuck lost.
It's not a kid.
Nobody's interested in your website there, bitch.
Time Wisely, nobody's spying on it. Somebody else did it and brought it to our attention. So you don't know what the fuck you're.
Nobody's spying on your website. It's not a kid.
Good point, Big D. That came from somewhere else, Time Wiley. When you first came up there, people were doubting it, so they did it. I had a feeling too. I just never said nothing. I should have went with my gut. Remember I told you that the other night, Madman, on your stream.
Yes.
I had a feeling that kid. I had a feeling because when they asked B, when 90 asked B, she hesitated for a little bit. Yeah, she's 18, and that was a year ago. So I know she was under. I'm telling you, she was underage when she first got here.
And what did B say when she was up here? She was 19.
Yeah, I know. Listen, B's a fucking bullshitter too, a big liar too. So.
She's a Joe Wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you right
now. And I'll tell you, 90. I agree with you with the monkey thing. There's no doubt Monkey's in her ear because that's how Monkey does things. As long as Monkey's sending her money, trust me, B's gonna go with her.
I've known that. I've known
Give it time, And I'll guarantee you they'll break it off at one point. So
I've known this for a while. She's been the way she's been acting, treating me, even though I've been treating, being nice and everything. I've known this for a while. I've felt it.
Did you use B, Randy? Come on, let me hear it. Did you use B to get the Joe?
Absolutely not. We were not talking about.
I wasn't expecting to hear him on that thing.
But no, listen.
Absolutely.
Listen, we weren't talking about Joe anymore.
well, Monkey said, Monkey made a comment about that, but here's Monkey giving her gifts and then putting in the chat, "Oh, I'm a better mother than a parent than you are, Joe." So she was going right along with it, having B up there, knowing that it was getting to Joe. She knew too.
Yep, of course.
Everybody knew that it was pissing off Joe. Everybody knew her being up here was pissing. There was no fucking secret. Anybody could tell that fucking shit.
But no, there was no using.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that fucking part. I don't give a shit about that part. B's an adult. She can do what the fuck she wants.
B chose to come. Nobody was pointing a gun to her head and saying, "You have to be here," like she portrayed that one night. Oh my God, it's just ridiculous.
I heard some of B on what you call it. She's like an Amber Heard. But don't think you're off the hook either, 90.
I didn't say I was off the hook, but B, wow. Crying up a fucking storm.
No, it's just people got fucking hurt feelings about what happened.
Begging you to come.
It's nothing about a storm, 90. It's something about something you did that wasn't fucking right, man. It just wasn't right.
B, no one begged you to come to the stream. You idiot. You lie. You chose to come to the stream. You said you had to put your kid. Fine, whatever. Half the time you didn't even show up. TC even said, "Where's B?" I don't know. If I was begging you, that's funny as hell. I don't even know what you're saying because I'm not reading your comments time wisely. Somebody can time wisely out if they want.
I'd let her have her voice. She deserves a voice too. She might be pissed off about a couple things.
She has nothing to be pissed off about.
Well, I get you. You do what you want to do. That's your straight. I don't know.
B told me she doesn't have any business being here. She doesn't want to be here.
If B was up here, it'd make it then we could really.
No, because then she's gonna cry and start
I know.
Allegation for all this false stuff and it's gonna turn herself into this victim card. And because she's so far up Monkey's butt. I mean, I'm glad Monkey's helping her out, but that's just ridiculous that your gravy train is making you act like this.
No, I'm just saying. You ever see when B starts crying, and then all of a sudden people are
Oh,
talking to her,
shut the hell
and all
up.
of a sudden her tears just all instantly go away, and then she's on the attack again. That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because Monkey's been giving her uh, lots of things. Monkey's been giving her a lot. Like I said, I don't. It. She's been giving her stuff that she should be giving for the kid, not for just you know uh, buying her everything under the sun.
Do you think you owe Chomo Joe an apology?
What?
You think you owe Joe an apology?
I doubt he's watching.
Well, no, I'm saying B's going to write him one. I mean, and that kind of equalization, I think
I honestly
apologize to him because,
I honestly,
like I said, I went off on him the next fucking day. He blocked me, like right. I was saying a lot of shit in this chat, and he blocked me right away. And I never went back to his chat after that.
I honestly do. His account is unblocked on the chat. I honestly do think I owe him an apology. Definitely.
Fuck him. Don't give it to him.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. I was just asking him because Joe really don't need an apology for nothing, especially the way he's been acting. Right.
But I was tossed up. It was back and forth. I wasn't sure. I thought about it.
No, I know. I see, and the way he's acting, I see where TC.
Well,
you got to see the way he's acting right now.
Just don't do it again. That's all. Fuck him. Don't apologize to that scumbag.
Right.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Bruce down under. Hi, Floyd.
Hey.
All right, I'll let Blue talk. I'm gonna jump down because I'm driving.
All right.
I'll let Blue have it.
Get your ass back up, or when you get home, you little bald little fucker.
Welcome.
Go ahead, Blue.
Hang on, I'm trying to get my devices shut down. I don't want to go. I don't think anybody cares really, 90, what went on behind the scenes with you talking. She said she thought she was in kind of a relationship. Maybe she took the flirtation a little more in this. Maybe it's a girl thing. I don't know. I think what we're talking about is a lie is a lie.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I agree. We ran with it, and like I said, we ran with it, and we never thought about it.
So how do you feel now?
I feel pretty stupid. To be honest with you, I feel really stupid.
So is that your apology? I mean, that would be nice. I mean,
well,
listen, this is just I can't talk for everybody.
I feel stupid for it, but I apologize to people that may have went after Joe and for lying about it.
Or deceiving us?
Yes.
Okay.
But absolutely for deceiving. But like I said at the time, it was no. I'm not going to even say that. But Yeah, I do. I do apologize. I feel like an idiot for even doing it. I didn't think before we, or I said, we, I said, before I said what I did, I didn't think about it. It was to trigger Joe and get a reaction out of him.
And I
And
can see that. I mean, it's as much as it's fucked up. I can see that.
yeah,
You know, but I mean,
Right
it was
there.
a fucked up way to do it.
it
But
is. I mean, we were at the last straws of even trying to grasp at, you know, where he was living. We really had, it was just getting boring. And I think you were pulling out some bullshit, and that's where it got. You know, now what happened between you and B, to be honest, I would man up and take it behind the scenes. I don't care if you wooed her or if it came across as a flirtation. I don't know. Don't care.
no, there. Honestly, I'm going to address that. There was, I think, at the beginning, a flirtatious thing. Um, I think she expressed feelings, and but that, that's all personal. That's her,
What?
and that was
B,
early. That
B,
was
B is here. Won't you ever come up? I'll be quiet. I ain't gonna say I
listen.
hell I'm
Let
big.
me let me finish, and then okay, then the monkey fight came, and then B felt uncomfortable being in the middle, and but she was going to try to be both friends, and that's what I think happened.
Right. I think we all read this book.
Yeah, I understand. I just think that she didn't want to be in the middle, and I don't blame her, but I just think she did it the wrong way. But that's me.
Listen,
That's what I believe.
B is sending an apology letter to her dad. A fucking lie is a lie. I mean, you really don't know people on here and everybody lies, but I mean, you just deceived. I don't know if, I mean, not that I could trust you before, but I really don't trust you now.
No, come on. I mean,
Yeah, you
it's
said I was two-faced. Yeah, let's talk about it. You thought I was two-faced? I think I'm pretty blunt.
when did I say that?
I was told last night that you thought I was two-faced.
When did I say? Okay, when did I say that?
Well, I don't have a receipt, so
Oh, so you're going by what somebody says.
no.
Blue.
Wait,
When I
wait.
listen to you make the most sense out of everybody.
I
And
think if you listen, 90, what I said is, hey, let's talk about this. What I heard was, I didn't say, oh, listen, motherfucker, I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay, I never said you were two-faced. If someone said it, prove it, because I never said it. The conversation me and B had about you was at the beginning when you, I guess, came at her,
Right,
and she didn't know whether you liked her or what the deal was.
right.
And then you changed. And
No,
I
I
said,
realized, I did. I came back and I realized that I jumped on her because of Joey. And I had to get out of that headspace because this was a young woman that didn't deserve, you know, she didn't play the Joey card yet. She didn't act like him or anything like that. So I did. I apologized, really, and sincerely.
yeah, but I never said it. I didn't say you
Okay.
were two-faced. I
All I
just,
can do is ask,
okay. Yeah, that's, I
you
mean,
know.
we just discussed that, you know, not everybody was on board. I mean, even B said, in a private conversation that, not everybody likes me. And I said, and because she's like, I can tell it's because of who my dad is. And I said, well, I think more people like you than you think. But I don't know. That was my opinion. But
Well,
I didn't call people. I heard her say that. I didn't call her up. Well, for one, she hasn't had a phone for a long time. I didn't call her up bitching about people. No, the most that we had was we would discuss, like, if there was a stream and then we had something happen in the stream, we would like, what's going on with so and so. That's typically what would happen.
well, like I said, I don't care what happened in your bedroom or behind closed doors or whatever. What this whole conversation is about for me is that what you did, or what you said about seeing his
right
pee-pee and made us believe that is an accusation that is not like, oh, we see him picking his nose and it wasn't true. He's now living in a treehouse and not true. That is serious shit.
Right.
That is like up there with showing your pecker to a child. That's his daughter. And both of you ran with it.
Yep.
Now, if you deflect and tell me that you had feelings for B, I don't want to hear it. I think it's disgusting.
I never had feelings.
Whatever, but I'm just saying, I think we're getting off the topic. I think you, I guess that's just how irritated I am with you right now for, I guess not. Taking responsibility. Or maybe, you know what? Now that I think of, maybe you just don't think it's that horrific.
For not taking responsibility?
For saying what you said. Maybe you don't think it is as bad as what we think it is. Is that possible?
No, I've said my piece. I
guess I want an appendage off, like chop an arm off or something. I want you to pay the price.
That's what I was going to ask. What do I need to do? Do we need to regurgitate over and over and over and over?
Right.
Or,
well, B must have got the first blunt of how we all felt, because we chewed her up and spit her out.
Right.
And she sat here and she took it. And this young lady could not apologize. And it sounded very sincerely. Don't take that like you're not or whatever. I don't. But she sat there and took it. Now, whatever's going on between her and Flying Monkey, or you think Flying Monkey has it, I can give you my opinion on that all day long. I just don't think, I guess your feelings just don't compare to hers. Your apology just is not up to standard, up to snuff. I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
I think that's true.
Holy shit. No, we're not going to you're going to have to rewind the last month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a long story. But this is my opinion on Time Wisely. Listen, if there's enough people in your chat that questions her age, okay, if there's a hint of suspicion, I wouldn't have her up until you know for a fact. Just my opinion.
Well,
That's a price to pay, because you think about how she comes up here. She talks about, I don't even know how to say what you guys say, 2 donkeys in a cup, 2 women in a donkey, I don't know. All that sexual talk.
mm-hmm.
And that's her go-to. When there's dead air, that's what she goes to.
And then she goes, like on the stream I was with B the other night, she goes, I'm 50, right, B? And B goes, huh? Like that, and she goes, 50, right, B? You know, so why would she even say 50? I mean, she's just, it just, there's a lot of flaws.
That's my opinion. I just feel like a setup, and I'm just saying how I feel.
Okay.
If there's a question of her being 18, 19, whatever, I don't think she should be up there. I think it's a setup myself.
It might even be a Joe setup. We don't even know that yet, do we?
You know, to have a minor on here talking about sucking a donkey off is not cool.
Yeah.
So now Joe come back and say, oh, they had a younger girl on their stream. See, you know, you got to really think about that, Mandy. You know, there's a lot of bullshit going on YouTube, man. Think about that.
Well, I did trust Life of B, and I guess I trust too much, but
As a grown man, I don't know how old you are, but as a grown man that has children, when you're out and about, and let's say they were younger, did you not have an instinct to keep them away from maybe adults that you didn't think was all that steady? Did you have that instinct?
yeah.
Okay. I think a lot of parents do. This is what I'm getting. There ain't no 18, 19, 17, whatever she may be, coming up here talking about sucking donkeys off. If that did not put a stop sign in front of you, I don't know what will. And for B to be up there laughing with her about it.
Hey, 90, you want to share your screen for like 20 seconds? It's a 20-second video.
Anyways.
20-second video?
Yeah, where Pam Weiser says she's 50, right, B, right, B. You know, she's trying to say, you know, she's old enough to be on the stream.
No.
You don't want to show it? You don't want to show it?
No.
Okay.
I don't care if you are 19, time wisely. You are suspicious. Leave. 90 chat
And I
take
thought
down,
you said
or whatever
50.
this thing's called.
50. I thought you said 15 in the beginning. But, you know, I got the video if you want to see it, but just let me know.
I'm tired of this. Yeah.
See, now that's gonna that's part of your problem off your shoulders. Now let's just, I mean, we're up here talking about lies. You know, I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying she isn't. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She had some graphic talk, and not that I'm, you know, whatever. You guys are funny, but it just felt uncomfortable. And then she wanted to put on that little girl's voice, and I'm like, if that don't rub your balls wrong, it just, Mama Bubbles, I don't think 90's getting a pass.
I'm not getting a pass. I just don't know what to appease. I don't think anything's going to appease anybody.
Exactly, Big D.
Listen. B sat there and said that she was trying to get off your fucking screen for weeks, and you blew up her fucking phone. You blew up her text messages saying, you coming up on my live stream, you coming. Did she say that, Blue?
Yeah, she said a couple months she's been trying to get off, but yeah.
Like, yeah, she didn't want nothing to do with you. 90. But
and
he put her on a
and
guilt trip, and that's what she said.
And this is a part where, listen, I want to get off the platform or the panel right now because I really don't care what happened between you two, or a flying monkey was in the closet watching. I don't care. Just saying, the lie was a lie, and I thought the lie went up to another level when it was talking about his dick. I'm just saying that's my opinion.
Right.
You guys have a good one.
Blue, if
Yeah.
he really wanted to get off 90's stream, she could have just did it right away. She didn't have to.
she has free will.
Saying that he's putting her through.
No one blew up her phone.
She could have just got off.
Madman, aren't you just the cutest? At one point, I think I just said that I didn't care if he was bending her over, on top, on bottom. I don't care.
Wow, that's a big show right there. I don't even want to think about that. But that's a big show.
Anyways, talk to you guys later.
All right, so exactly, Tom Cambino. She's here. She's here. But she doesn't want to be. I haven't talked to her. She claims she doesn't want anything to do with the stream. But yet she's here.
Right. Tell her to come up. And I'll shut the fuck up. I'll even drop down. Tell her to come up. You guys talk about that. Writing it out.
Why is she coming here if she doesn't want to be here?
Right. Exactly. Well, ask her that. Tell her to come up.
Come up?
I think B's being the pussy in the situation.
No, B is trying to cause so many problems.
Right, so have her come up and straighten them out. What the fuck is wrong with you? B, get your ass up here. I'll drop down. I won't say a goddamn thing. I will drop down in a second. I promise. You come up here, I'm out of here. I know I give you a lot of shit, and I'm not going to give you no shit tonight. I just want to get this shit straightened out. That's all. Ninety, if she comes up, I'll just grab, okay? You guys talk it out, okay? So then we'll see who's the real liar, So you guys can, really, you guys can either lie together or somebody's going to come out on top. Right? Ninety, I'll drop right now if she's not going to come up. I'll drop it up. I will, and just let her come up. She ain't going to come up. She knows she's most of the liar on this. She is a liar.
Mm-hmm.
If that's her. Oh, okay. All right, B. Take care, honey. No problems with you, but you guys do it.
No, you're good, madman.
I have a question for you, B. Why
What's that?
you just don't have an attitude? Why did you just
Why didn't you have an attitude?
Why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you just leave if you didn't want to be here?
I've been trying to leave. And what have you done each and every time I tried? What have you said to me? No, you shut up for a second. You let me speak. What have you said? I'm tired of your bullshit.
This is my.
I'm tired of your bullshit.
I'm tired of your
What have you said to me each and every time I have tried to leave? You said, don't let Joey win. How many times have you said that? Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah,
You're
okay. Just like you lied. Just like you lied. How we both lied. And you don't get your fucking ass chewed out, but I do. That's fucking
no,
bullshit. You should get your fucking ass chewed out the same way I fucking did. And I meant my fucking apology. You don't
no.
mean shit because you're not fucking sincerely sorry.
You're just
If
trying
you
to
were
make
sorry, you'd apologize to Joe, not the people you lied to. You'd
yeah, but
apologize to Joe, who you said the lie about.
you know what? Your gravy train, that's exactly what you wanted was your gravy train not to dry up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Clear me in since you want to run your mouth. Clear me in. Tell me.
Your
Clear it up.
your your money and everything that
Yeah.
you're getting from
Yeah,
Debunking,
okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. And what did you tell me the other day? Oh, I support you other than money, right? Because you think it's all about
that's
money.
why yeah,
And
that's why
I
you
asked you, do you think I want to use you for money? You said, no, not really. I said, exactly, because I'm not trying to use people for money. I don't use people for money.
yeah,
And yet here
and
you are running your
proof in the
fucking
pudding.
mouth, acting like you know what the fuck you're talking about when you don't.
Well, it's gonna dry up. It's gonna dry up. And then what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen
Oh,
when
90,
your
keep spewing your
gravy
shit.
train
This is why
dries?
I didn't say something against you the first fucking time, because I knew you weren't going to get shit. Because all you have to do is open your mouth and be like, oh no, oh, I lied. I'm a good boy. I lied. Oh, but don't get mad at me. Don't get upset with me. Everybody lies. But yet I get my fucking ass chewed out over a lie that you
Yeah, you
started that I agreed with.
and whatever else you lied about Joey.
Yeah, okay. I lied. Yeah, okay. There
And
was nothing else that
I
I had
gave
said
you a
about Joe beforehand that was ever a fucking lie.
I
Because
gave you
everything that I said about Joe happened to me in my fucking life.
that's bullshit.
Oh, so you were in my life back then? So you know what the fuck happened?
No,
You know what
no.
happened in my life?
Joe
I didn't think so.
definitely said Joe definitely said you were a manipulator and a liar. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
right.
So now you listen to Joey.
No,
Now
because it
you
makes
listen to
sense.
Joe.
It makes
Now you listen to Joe. Oh, I get it. So when you're not
you're on
attacking him,
Wolf.
now
You're
you're
on
on
Wolf.
his side. Oh, so you're on Joey's side.
No.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So you are on Joey's side. See, I kind of always wondered if you were.
You're apologizing to your dad.
I'm apologizing for a lie that you started. I'm apologizing,
You ran with. You lying.
but you started it.
You had no problem with it. We talked about it in private. You
No,
had
we did
no
not.
problem with it. You had
No, we did not. We didn't speak nothing about it. Nice
You
try.
know we did.
Nice try. Nice fucking try. And I hope you lose your views when I go live, because I swear to God, I'm going to get my fucking word in regardless. Because you're the fucking
Yeah, 'cause
liar.
you're a
That's all
liar.
you do is fucking lie. The same fucking time you lied to my face this whole fucking eight fucking months after you bullied the hell out of me before I even came up.
Bullied? Oh, you sound like Joe now.
You cannot sit there and say you didn't.
You are you're a little Joey, and I totally fucking agree with that because you act exactly
Yeah, and
like
you're a
little.
two-faced bastard is what you are.
No, you're.
And I said I would never call you names, but I don't give a shit. You're a two-faced fucking bastard. You are on my side talking shit to me about Blue Eyes, talking shit about fucking Betty, talking shit about Gary, talking shit about Chip, talking shit about TC, talking shit about every fucking buddy. And now you're sitting there calling me a liar when you're the two-faced bastard?
Oh,
That is exactly what the fuck you are. It's Two-Face. You're fucking Two-Face, 90.
Exactly.
The biggest fucking man baby on this fucking platform.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's the one that cried when people were bullying you on my stream? You did.
Why don't you take care of your kid? Why don't you take
why
care
don't
of
you
your
go
kid?
suck your dick and worry about your own fucking kid and quit worrying about mine?
You don't take him anywhere.
Okay, yeah, and you have proof of that?
Well, you're on
Do
here.
you have proof of that? Do you have proof of that?
You don't take him
Do
anywhere.
you have proof of that? I didn't think so. Bye, bastard. Have a good stream.
Get out of here. Nothing but lies. And get owned. Verbal. She said exactly what did not happen. I never bullied her. I supported her. I did nothing but support her. Nothing's going to get fixed, Madman, because she wants obviously what she wants. Yeah, she rage quit. She wants to she wants to make me look bad, look like I mistreated her when I helped her. The thing we both did wrong was we lied. Mutual, we went in and lied about something. And but all this other stuff, bully, she's the one came here. I'm the one that offered her a platform. To say what she wanted to say against her dad. So it wasn't. We have to go over each other. There's a lot of emotion. She's angry. She's telling. She wants people to believe her. I get it. No gas. You're right, Big D. It did originate. It originated here. We both ran with it. I didn't say she came up with it or anything like that. I said we both ran with it. We discussed it in private. On the it actually wasn't on the phone at that time. It was in Discord. She hasn't had a phone for very long. So she's like, "Oh yeah, blowing up my phone." It's like she hasn't had a phone for very long. So she wants to apologize to her dad. She can apologize to her dad. With the stuff that she has said here, I don't know what is true about Joey that she has said. That's what I was trying to say. If anybody would like to come up, like I said, I know it's the only thing here is the lie. It's the lie, the lie, the lie. I do too, Mama Bubbles. I do believe it. Um, I do believe that what she has said about Joey. I do believe that. Um, all my point is she went bonkers on me and was saying all this stuff that didn't make any sense. See, I don't know. I wrestled with that gas. I mean, I thought about that over the weekend, especially when about her. Joey kept her locked in a um, room and for days or whatever, and I was thinking about that. I was, skeptical. Let's just put it that way. I do believe her definitely about Joey not being a dad. 100% believe her about that. As far as the, I'm, I'm skeptical about the cage or the room being locked up. I don't know. I'm skeptical. I really don't know what to believe about whether that can be true or not. Can be, but But at the time, I didn't question. I didn't question what she said. I wasn't there. I wasn't there, so I don't know if what's true, what's not true about that particular thing. I mean, because I'm not up here bawling and my apology is not sincere enough compared to hers. And that's just ridiculous. Like I said, I wrestled with this over the weekend. I wasn't going to go live because of Father's Day, but thought about it. It was on my mind, definitely. I wanted to get this off my chest. That's why I went early. That's why I went early today. Said I cannot hold this in any longer. Okay, that's fine, Ed. Just trying to get a rise out of Joey. Like I said, just trying to make him look bad and make him triggered. Just trying to trigger him. Did we think about we didn't think about going and saying this is what we're going to do? No. There was no intent as far as it to go people to confront Joey. It was kind of spontaneous. It's a spontaneous thing that we decided, and weren't thinking about the consequences. For sure. But it didn't think you had consequences, though. We just thought he would. Of course, if you're talking to me, Blue Eyes, yeah, of course I get it. But we thought he would just. It would just go away. It would just. It would just. Joey would stop getting triggered by it, and talking to someone else. That's what we weren't expecting to happen, Ed. We didn't think about that. We weren't expecting good people to go after Joey. That's the only thing. Unfortunately. And people did, and that's why we're here today. Yeah, Joey is her estranged, I guess you would say, father. No, he's not a member of my channel. Somebody else want to come up? Oracle, you want to come up? Hello.
What is going on?
It kind of started over the week, over the weekend. Well, no, Friday.
Okay.
But B basically it's hard to describe. It's just she was a part of the channel, but um she was invited a while back to tell her story about her father Joey, which
Okay.
they're estranged.
Right.
And he never really treated her right. So I kind of gave her a platform. And so she was kind of a regular guest. And then she started to not want to come here anymore, but really didn't tell me. Um, yeah, she didn't really want to tell me. She's just yeah, she just said yeah, she just make excuses that why she couldn't or didn't want to come. So okay, whatever. And then on Friday, she completely flipped her lid. And that's kind of why we were at your guys' channel and everybody went over to B's channel and basically everything hit the fan over there.
Oh, I was wondering because people were popping in and out, but it only lasted maybe 45 minutes. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, and then a big, huge, just a fight happened. So, and B was making all these just like I was just the worst person in the world type of, you know, because I would talk to her outside of YouTube.
Right. You became more than just
I was
YouTube
just a friend.
people. You became friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she made a couple friends on here. She was the only person I talked to outside of YouTube. I mean, on YouTube, the outside of YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, we had things in common and stuff. And people would joke about us being, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, especially gas control there.
Well,
And,
she was your co-host essentially, right?
right. She was a regular, and I asked her since she was here every day. I mean, she was the one that she was here every single day. So I asked her if she wanted to be a co-host and help me out with, you know, popping people up and down. And she said, yeah, sure. So I let her be a co-host. And then there was just a point where she didn't want to talk about her father anymore. It's getting old, and I agreed. I agreed. I said, I'm tired of talking about your father. Actually, it's really getting boring.
Right. Well, you can vent for only so long, and then it does become boring.
Right. So we started talking about other things, and Um, and then she became less. She used to run a channel. Well, she's running a channel now. I mean, she does run a channel now, but before she came up on my panel, she ran a channel, and she wanted to revive a channel and do some things. Um, so basically, I think she was wanting to um to be on her own, but she didn't want to. She didn't know how to tell me,
Oh, okay.
and because we would discuss, how what she's gonna do with her channel and stuff, but um, I wasn't against it, and she's just making me look like I was keeping her in prison and forcing her to come over here, and it's just
Well, there's a few times where I've popped in and she hasn't been on, but
right,
when I came over here, I was introduced by you that she was your co-host, so.
right. So she basically went claws out, saying that she wanted to didn't want anything to do with this and wanted to do with her own, and she just went wow, she went kind of psycho, but
Well,
whatever.
if you guys were friends, I don't understand why she couldn't say, hey, I want to do my own thing now. Let's do a collab once in a while kind of thing, like.
Well, well, I think it okay. Okay, she has a friend, Flying Monkey, and me and Flying Monkey got into our big argument,
Okay.
and we all used to be friends. Me and Flying Monkey and her, and me and me and Flying Monkey got into an argument, and B felt like she was caught in the middle of being friends with two people that fight. And I think that she felt, I know she felt trapped
Right.
between two people. And she said she could handle it, but I think it caught up to her. I think she just decided, no, this is, she just decided that it was going to be, she was going to pick some, her other friend. So it is what it is. But I just think, like I said on here, I think she could have done it a lot better way of handling it.
Well, I don't know though, because I have lots of friends and some of them don't get along, but I'm still friends with both of them. I just don't interact with both of them at the same time, right?
Right.
You have, your moments with one person and your moments with the other person, and those two people hopefully never meet, heaven forbid you guys meet up at a party together kind of thing, it's happened before. And if this is what the case is, then she should have just came out and told you, I want to do my own thing. But at the same time, she should also have some respect the fact that she is your friend, a personal friend offline as well.
Well, yeah.
and just kept you two separated.
Well, we could see that was a problem because we all run channels, and B started to run a live stream.
Okay.
Okay. And I would go over to, let's say, I would go over to B's channel for a live stream. Okay, Flying Monkey would be over there.
And you guys would be on the panel together or just in chat?
Well, just in, well, like I would be in chat. Flying Monkey would be in chat. Okay, instantly, we would get into an argument. There would be a big explosive argument in chat with me and Flying Monkey. And
what would these arguments be about?
It's just banter, back and forth banter. It's just
nothing specific, just getting each other's goats, or
yeah, it's just getting each other's goat. And but it was happening often. It was happening every time we went.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes I didn't even like to participate in the chat because I just didn't want to deal with that, the negativity or whatever. So sometimes I didn't mind. And then it would get heated and all this other stuff. And then if I come up on panel and then Monkey comes up on panel, then oh my God, hell breaks loose.
Well, why does Monkey not like you? And you have, like, what's the tiff? What's the beef?
Okay, that's a good question.
Is there more than one?
Supposedly, see, okay, there's a guy called Trumpy.
Okay.
That he's a troll.
Yeah, I've ran into him, I think, on my stream the one night.
And he's not well liked. He likes to cause problems. He's doxes. He's doxed my son, me, my parents, and one of my friends that passed away.
Okay.
And made sock accounts of all of them. And ran with and went on to other people's panels with these sock accounts. And he's also threatened to get my son fired, me fired from my job. Threats.
Sounds like he needs to get a job himself.
Yeah.
If he's got all this time to dox people.
Right. And Monkey had a stream, and she had him wrenched.
Okay.
And I mentioned in my stream something about Monkey, and Monkey even said, "Hi, Trumpy," or "Hi, love." That's her thing,
right?
And it's like, and I kind of brought it up in my stream, and Monkey took offense to it. That I was even calling out anything in her stream. So she went bananas and she's like, "You're telling me how to run my stream, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "No, I was telling that you have somebody in your stream, you have him modded, and they're a piece of crap. That's
Yeah.
and that's all I'm pointing out.
Right. Yeah. Well, I would agree with that as well. If he's going around doxing people.
I'm not saying that you how to run your stream.
Right.
I wasn't saying that you can't have whoever you want. I was just saying that you have him modded. That's all I said. And then she comes in here with attitude and now it's all about what I'm doing. I'm harassing her. Flips the script and just all about her now and how I'm just harassing her. And I'm like, and then she goes live and just starts going on and on and on and on and on and on and on about how, you know, I should not be allowed to do this and blah, 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 blah. And it's a whole thing. I mean, wow. And since then, she's just been on the attack. So it's just, that's the story with Monkey.
Well, you were just being informative, though. You know.
Yeah.
Personally, myself, I would say thank you. You know, like I
Well,
did not know.
She knows Trump. She knows Trumpy and what Trumpy's all about. She's just looking for, in my opinion, she's looking to bully. I think she's a big bully. That's what I think. But that's my opinion with her.
Right. Yeah. You're not saying she is. That's well, you are kind of. It's your opinion, but you know. Wow, that's a lot of drama.
Lots of drama.
Man, it's got more drama than all my children in General Hospital combined.
Yeah, so that's what happened on Friday. Everything got pulled into a almost like a black hole time warp, and everybody got dragged over there and got sucked into it, and it was kind of nasty, and everybody was fighting. While you guys were probably having fun, we were fighting.
Well, fighting can be fun sometimes, as long as you know, like we have arguments on my stream, but we know at the end of the day we're friends, and you know we're just venting.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing personal, you know.
Right.
But I hate to say it, you're dealing with women. I really hate to say it. No, come on now. Women love drama. They do.
It was yeah, I thought of it that way. They're just taking it extra a lot. I mean, extra. But wow, yeah, that was surprising.
Yeah, because I expected you and B to pop on the stream on Friday, so I was like, "What's up?" Then I went over to your stream and like it was playing right, but nobody was there. I was just like, "Okay."
Well, everybody did go there, and people were actually popping in, but then something happened. I don't know what, and B left, and then Monkey followed her, and then some words were getting out, and then it just kind of spiraled from there.
Yeah. Well, personally myself, if there's drama, I'd probably go watch too.
Well, no, people were kind of like, I'm going to see what's going on, and then it went from there. And it just
Yeah, I had a few other people pop in later on to say hi.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Because I was like, God damn it! It was just I don't know what the hell I walked into. What the hell? But
well,
yeah, huh?
I'm sorry that you're going through this stuff. You know, it
Oh, it's no big deal. It's it's YouTube drama. It's very prevalent in this community that we are a part of. So it's very
right.
prevalent.
Hmm.
You can't take it extremely personal and you can't take it home with you.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's just. But I know I was just trying to be her friend, and
Right.
I would like I do friends that don't have anything to do with YouTube. I talk to people on a regular basis.
Yeah, exactly. Like a friend should, right?
Exactly. She's like, "Oh, I harassed her," and I was like, "Uh, no. You every time she wanted to call me back, she um, how's it going? We have a normal conversation. She never said don't call
Right.
or don't call me. No, it's I was blowing up her phone. No, I was not blowing up. I don't blow up people's phones.
Hmm.
People call you call somebody you call or text somebody once and ask them to call you back, and that's good enough. But now sometimes you can't escape the drama.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I do apologize for the going to not going, or we were there, but we left.
Oh no, it's all good, man. No hard feelings on my end. I know where you are Monday through Friday. You know where I am Friday through well, actually Friday, Saturday, and apparently Sundays. I have a little thing going on too now. So you know, I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm just
offended.
saying.
I'm not offended by it at all. Whatever it is, what it is, man.
Yeah, I think by the time I had enough of YouTube. Period. By the
Right.
time that was over, I was done. I was just like, I'm glad. It looks like they're having a great time up over there in Oracle's channel, and that's wonderful. But I cannot. I'm out. I got to get rid of this. Turn this YouTube off. I'm done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just got to walk away.
It's too much drama.
So, are you gonna have a stream on Friday then, or?
Yeah, I plan to. I mean, people were even thinking I wasn't going to go live on today because of the what happened on Friday.
Mhm.
I'm like, why wouldn't I?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I just want to make sure because I'm gonna. Well, I kind of started telling people on Friday that next Friday that we'll be heading over to your channel. So
Just because B is not coming here anymore because she chooses not to, then you know doesn't mean things are going to change. So
yeah, no, I just wanted to know if you were having one Friday. That way
yeah,
I can start prepping other people that weren't in my live stream on the weekend.
yeah, it's so you go live around 8 Eastern, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
it,
I mean when you guys go live. I mean, I'm just saying for future when you guys go live.
yeah,
So
it's normally 8, but I've been trying to go a little earlier, but it just depends when I get home from work
okay,
because it's the summertime now. So eight
right,
and a half hour working is kind of out the door, you know.
yeah,
But I could probably set it up earlier, have my brother-in-law on my channel and have him directing people over. That's not a problem.
yeah.
I don't know how long StreamYard goes when nobody's in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if I jumped off now and you jumped off and you left it live, I don't know how long it goes before it automatically turns off without anybody on a panel.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because then I could start it from my phone. If it went for an hour, I could start it on my phone and put a message in the chat to send people over. I'll have to look that one up because I know it just doesn't go dead.
Right,
Because
it stays for a little bit.
yeah,
I don't remember. I don't know the timing.
I'm sure that's a question that's been asked on StreamYard's website, so I'll have a look and see.
Yeah.
But I only have maybe 4 regulars that come up. But the other night I had like 8 people on or some stupid thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then
I think I glanced over and you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you had 5 people up.
yeah, it's usually me and my brother-in-law Jordan, Poor Dog or Phil, whatever you want to call him. He's usually on. Rye pops on eventually. Andrew pops on eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we have Tim Danter on or his wife. So I just want to make sure that people know that I'm not live on Friday. That Friday we're going over to your stream.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. And then, like I said before, I'll leave my stream running. And then when you shut down at 11, if everybody wants to, they can pop over to mine. It's not a problem. I'm sure some of us will be a little high and have some bubbly in us that Actually, it tends to get interesting after midnight, to be honest,
Okay.
when everybody's loaded. That's when we talk about aliens and religion and the pyramids and oh my God, it goes on and on. Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Yeah, we talk about her sometimes.
God. Wow.
But I'm
Yeah.
sure B will be back eventually.
I don't know.
Well,
But
it's not good to lose a friend, you know. Friends are hard to come by nowadays.
well, yeah, we were. She's young. She hates that though. She hates it. She hates when she's referred to as young. She turned 25 this year, so.
And here we are wishing we'd be ID'd when we go to the beer store or the liquor store.
Yeah, they don't even check your ID.
I know. Here she is, wanting to be old. I tell you, once you're old, you want to be young again. I can tell you that for sure.
She just doesn't want to be. Just didn't want people to think she was, you know, stupid or because or no life experience because she was young.
Yeah, we all come
There's
from different
nothing
walks of life.
wrong. See, my son has the same problem.
Right.
He's 19 and he has a know-it-all complex, but still. And I said, I tell him he's young all the time. And he's like, Dad, I know more than you think I do. I said, I'm sure you do, but you still have a lot to learn.
Right. Even you and I are still learning stuff every day, you know. It never stops.
Right. And there's no replacement for life experience.
That's true. Very true.
And you learn that later on in life. And I was in the same boat. I used to think I knew it all. And my parents were like, it's my parents. Yeah. And I remember being that way. So, but
yeah, you know it all and you're invincible.
Right.
Until you do something wrong, you fall down, you break your arm.
That's what
happened to me anyways.
My son thought he could not get a ticket.
Sorry, my dog.
That's fine. I told him, I said, you need to slow down. The next, let's see, it wasn't a week. My son comes home with a ticket, speeding ticket.
Damn.
And this was one that could have taken him to jail.
Ooh.
Or had his car impounded and all of it. And right. He could have had points on his license and everything. But I told him, I said he had to spend $90 to take a defensive driving course. And hey, Madman. Madman's saying hi to you.
Oh. Hey, Madman, what's up? So a $90 defensive driving course.
Yep. And half of the fine, which was like $300, and what else was it? Oh, and he would get half of that fine back if he, once he was done with the defensive driving course. Right, I said,
That's not bad. That's kind of being lenient.
oh yeah, it was very lenient. I said, they could have just towed your car, took you to jail, bond. Then we're talking about a whole different situation here.
Oh yeah.
Because he was going like 20 something over the speed limit.
Hey, what's up, Uncle?
Hey, Madman, what's going on?
Not much, man.
Welcome back, Madman.
Hey, thank you. I did try to give you guys some information about why 90 wasn't there that one Friday, right?
Yeah, you gave me the information. I knew something was up. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I get. That's it.
Yeah, no, I let 90 know there 2 weeks ago when we were supposed to hook up and you weren't on Friday. Madman, I told 90 that you popped in my stream and you let me know something was up, right? So.
Well, with 90 and B now, what I'm trying to say is they're both even. 90 ain't, 90 didn't win that. B,
Nobody,
right.
nobody won it. You think B won it?
No, I don't. I think it
I
was
don't
even.
think
I
it
think it
wasn't.
was even.
I think it was even too. I don't think it wasn't a pissing contest. It's just, well, B came up here. Oracle B came up here earlier on
Okay.
the panel, and it was just me and her, and we were both arguing back and forth. And so she wanted to try to take over my panel with, hey, let me talk, and she wants to spread her lies, and I'm said, no, you're not taking over my panel, and I'm spread, you can go do that on your panel, whatever. We were just arguing back and forth. It wasn't really, but that's what he's talking about.
Hopefully it's squashed, right? Hopefully.
When you got we had a lot of she rage quit, so she said, "Oh, it's not going to be done," or something along those lines. I don't think it's done. It's done for me. If she wants to go run her mouth on her panel, that's fine, but it's done for me. If people
Right,
still,
well, we can move on then, right?
absolutely, if people still want to come to my panel and ask me questions, that's fine. But
Well, I'll be here. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
well, yeah, I'm just saying if people want to ask me questions about it, that still, I mean, from like in a couple days, if they still have questions about B and all that other stuff, that's fine. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's done and over with. She's moved on. It's We said our piece, and yeah, it's done and over with.
All right. So, Oracle, how you been, man?
Pretty good. I'm dreading the weather tomorrow and Wednesday. It's gonna be hot.
I know, me too. I think it's supposed to be like 94 here and shit. You know, it's getting crazy.
It's 101 here.
Yeah, but do you have the humid heat or the dry heat right now?
Well, last week we had the drier heat, and the humidity's starting to try to creep in. So you can definitely feel some humidity, but it's not like really bad. So because I hate that humidity. It's terrible. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all hate that shit.
Well, it pissed off and on all day today. So
Mhm.
with that, I know tomorrow's going to be a humid day here. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, if it's doing that, yeah, for sure.
Well, I didn't know you went live on Mondays there. I always was set to where you went live on Fridays only. You got live. You go live every day?
No,
Lord,
I normally just go live Friday nights and Saturday nights. And then if I'm bored on Sunday, I'll do a little stream.
all right, I get you. All right. I was just saying, I'm shocked to see here. On a Monday, right? I'm used to Fridays, right?
Well, he's usually um I'm not saying usually, but I guess I've seen him throughout the week or
Yeah, whenever I get bored or if I got something to say and I want to tell the world.
Right. Well, what I only been to your stream once, and I told you 90 wasn't gonna. Yeah, you got that, and I played a song on your stream. You know that, right? But when do you usually go live? Just on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays?
Normally just Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'll pop in there.
Oh, hey, no problem. Yeah, I got room. Lots of room.
Yeah,
yeah,
of course,
lots of
of
them.
course.
90s welcome whenever. Anybody else in the chat's welcome whenever. It is
But-
what it is. 90
you
has a
see-
community. I have a community, and we want to try and just make a big community.
But you see, Oracle, they like to push your buttons.
Yeah, we will
Oh,
do that, Oracle. We will do that. That's a fact, and I'm one of them. You know what I mean?
I forgot who was doing
And
that.
Andrew, I, you know what? I love Andrew. I'm gonna push his buttons. I like seeing him getting busy.
Was it Bodakai? Was it Bodakai that was in there? There was somebody in your stream on Friday before we went to that was pushing your buttons, and I forgot who it was, and you were just pushing right back like it was nothing.
Oh yeah, no, it takes a lot to get my goat. It takes a lot. Nobody's ever gotten my goat on a stream. Let's just say.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, but I like picking on Andrew a little bit, but Andrew picks back. Now, don't get me wrong on that. Now, but I like to pick on Andrew a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Andrew can pick back a lot.
Yeah, Andrew just took it like a champ. I mean, when he came in here, Madman just was going at him like.
No, I get you. But the next time you came up there, we got along pretty well, didn't we? It was that first time, but the second time we got along pretty good.
Andrew didn't take it anyway, other than it was fun.
Well,
you know that, Madman.
I believe the first time you go on anybody's stream, you need to get your balls busted a bit.
Right.
a little initiation, and then all right, it's settled down. All right, you're one of the crew now. Now let's just shoot the shit about whatever.
Right. That's all it is. It messing around a little bit. That's all. It just all in good fun. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as long as everybody understands, at the end of the stream, no matter what is said, we're still friends. It doesn't matter, you know?
Right. No, of course. Of course.
Some people can be a little more heated, but maybe they had a stressful day and they're there to, you know, just vent a bit, you know? Whatever.
No, it's just the way it's the game I play, and that's all. It's just the game.
Yeah, Madman has a game. He or a persona or something. How do you say it, Madman? A game persona.
Whatever you want to say, I fuck with everybody, and just to stir up the stream a little bit, but yet it makes it more fun, right? It does. Everybody's arguing, fuck you, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
So did your boy learn after his ticket, or is he still speeding?
Oh, he learned. I told him next time you're not going to be so lucky. Oh, because I've been in the vehicle with him, and he's driving right. He's not trying to show off or whatever. So he learned because he's actually doing the speed limit. So yeah, he needs to work on some of his like his turn signal things, but the speeding, yeah, he's got it under control. He's worried about. I said, you're going to lose your license. You could lose your license, or you could, the insurance will go way up.
Yeah, and you could also take a life and it not just be your life, right? It's the parental thing, right? We've been through it. We've learned our lesson. We don't want our kids to go through the same thing, but they still don't want to listen.
Right. I don't want to see him not, but I mean, he's got his own vehicle and he has a job. So, I don't want to see him lose his vehicle or have his vehicle just have to be parked because I have to take him to work.
Right. Hey, that happened to my brother. My brother is 38 years old. And what was it, about a year ago, 2 years ago, he got nailed with a DUI. So he had to get a blow box put in his car. He's a full-blown alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to get a blow box in his car. So he kind of learned from that. And then he decided he was going to stop drinking. And he went down from like 30 beers a day down to 6.
30
and he had
beers?
Yes. He's
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he went down to 6 and he had an alcoholic seizure. And they yanked his license. So now my mom has to drive him to work every day and pick him up.
Oh, so he had an alcohol withdrawal seizure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of beers.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to be like that, but I don't know. I just got tired of the hangover. I got tired of the bullshit, and
You have an alcohol withdrawal seizure, you're going to pull your license, man.
yeah,
For
they did
sure.
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then he has to get assessed by his doctor, and then the Ministry of Transportation here has to sign off that yeah, he's okay to be on the road.
Exactly. So. Yeah, I've seen somebody have an alcohol withdrawal seizure. They're like, I need alcohol because.
Well, with me, 90, and me drinking as much as I have, I had so many deaths in my family. I don't know how to deal with it anymore.
That's a very,
you know what I mean?
Again, that's a common thing. I understand coping with death.
And then I scream out and I yell at everybody. You know what I mean? It's like, it gives me my peace of mind. That's how that is with me. I'm just saying,
But
I'm lost right now. You know what I mean? I don't know how to
you know what? I'm
fix
lost.
it. Fix it.
I'm in that position with my parents, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's been what, 6 years, but I still, I've lost both. I lost both of my parents at the same time, and but from two different things. So two 7 days apart.
Right. Like me. Yeah. And I lost my parents. I lost my wife. I lost my favorite. My favorite dog. Then I lost, my brother. I mean, come on, man. I don't know how to handle
I
all
get it, man. I get it.
I don't know how to handle it, so I reserve the drinking.
Yeah, because it
So
blocks.
that's a problem.
It helps you cope. I get it. I mean, yeah. I mean, my mom died of breast cancer, and see, my mom never told me that her cancer came back. Her cancer, she was in remission, and then her cancer came back, and she never told me. And then I got a phone call that, oh, mom didn't wake up. And then, so I'm going burying my mom. And then after my mom gets buried, my dad dies.
Right? That fucks people up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he died from a heart attack. And I was on my way back. I was on my way back down to Texas, and I get a phone call. Dad just died. And so I flipped the car around and went back, and then I buried my dad. I'm like, oh my God, two in 7 days.
Right? Then
Fucks you up. That fucks you up. I mean,
right. Then my wife dies, and then my brother dies. I mean, what the? I don't have no in between there to fucking heal over that shit.
Yeah, no time to process.
Right. I don't. No healing. You just fucking go with the flow.
It's like being in the ring with Mike Tyson. You're just getting smacked around.
Yeah, beat down and you don't want to be in that ring, but you're there.
you don't have a choice. And it's like I had to drive 12 hours just to get, and the whole time trying to get to where I was going as fast as I could.
I'll be right back, Randy. I'm still listening. I'll be right back, though.
Okay. All right. And oh God, it's just difficult. It's so difficult. And I asked my dad, I said, why did you not tell me mom was, her cancer was back? And he said, well, mom didn't want you to worry. And I said, that was my parents' biggest thing. They didn't want us to worry. But I would have rather have known than not have known.
Well, yeah, you could have cherished the time that you had with her.
Well, I would have. See, I I could have actually changed some of my um some of what my situation to actually spend time with my mom if I would have known what was going on. And oh gosh, it was just so I totally understand where Madman's coming from. Um, it's just I was totally my mind was not processing two at the same time, and both of them are your parents. It's just I thought I was going to lose my mind. I mean, it was just that type of grief is yeah, it's hard to process.
How did you cope with it? Was it alcohol, or did you go talk to a
No,
professional?
I had to go to a grief counseling place because I didn't even know how to handle what I was thinking, and I didn't even know it was surreal, you know.
Yeah.
So um, they actually had a free service that was um where I'm at now that helps people with grief, and it's they meet kind of like on a Christian level, and um they kind of go through the grieving process, so you kind of explain, so that you kind of understand what your all these different emotions. You go through all this denial and regret and blah blah blah, all these different stages, and then and it really helped because some people in this group were like uh, had lost kids, had lost parents, and because you feel really alone, like you're the only one. When I mean, that's what goes through your mind,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
and you realize you're not alone. You realize, man, people have it a lot worse than I do, but you can relate. You have people you can relate to, and it's a lot more than you think. So it's it feels good that it kind of gives you a way to ground yourself, and that man, that helped me out so great. I didn't turn to alcohol or anything like that or drugs. No.
Right.
um I could have, I mean, easily have done that, but thought about it. It's like I'm just gonna fucking drink my. But then because I had had a previous stroke,
Okay.
and so and I had had seizures um right after my stroke first happened, and they said I was kind of prone to that, so I was kind of worried. And they always cautioned me about drinking too much,
Right.
since I've had seizures before, and ultimately, if you do start getting seizures, they could yank your license. So especially if it's alcohol related. So
Right.
you might want to try to avoid that if you can. Now, a beer here or there, not going to hurt nothing.
Yeah.
Um, Hard liquor, I can't do it. Can't do it. It's just too. It's too much. The alcohol content's too much at one time. So,
Now, are you talking mixed drinks or shots?
well, anything like God. Before all that, I could do anything, but just like something like beer, I could probably handle like a couple beers, but nothing like something that's got a higher alcohol content than just beer.
Right.
They really don't want me to drink at all, but a beer or two, that's fine.
You got to have your vice once in a while.
Right.
You got to live a little,
Live a little. But yeah, they're just worried about my brain, that's all.
Yeah.
Because my brain, that's when it would have seizures, is when it was under fatigue.
Right.
Or stress or
Yeah, it's a short circuit from a power load, really.
right.
The stress is your power load, right? So
Yeah.
well, I'm glad going to counseling helped you. That's a
Yeah,
hell of a lot.
it was more like a group thing.
Right.
Yeah, so it was just like a room full of people, and it verbal participation was optional.
Right.
So there was no pressure to share your story or whatever, but people could if they wanted to. So at first I was like, no, I am not. I'm coming here just to see what it's like. And they had like a workbook that you could follow through, and it would have different chapters to where you could basically. So it was very well how do you say, very well put together.
Right.
So it wasn't. They just didn't get together and everybody just shot the shit and. No, it was an actual, like, we're going to talk about this specific type of thing today, and does anybody different stages, and all this other stuff.
Right.
And there was probably a good 20 people and everybody was really nice and understanding, and no pressure. That's what the best thing about it was. No pressure.
Right.
So you didn't have to get up. You didn't have to get up, and it wasn't like an AA meeting or I've never been to one, but
according to TV, right?
Right. From what I heard on TV, it wasn't anything like where you have to get up and say, I'm so and so, and I've been an alcoholic for whatever. But
I'm not an alcoholic. The beer just likes me. There's the stage 1 denial right there.
No, I'm not an alcoholic, but my doctor thinks I am.
Yeah. He's just a quack. He don't know nothing.
he only saw me carrying 30 cans of beer in my apartment. That doesn't mean I'm an alcoholic.
That's me. I drink with my goldfish too. They're not all mine.
Oh my god!
The fish like a sippy poo once in a while.
Yeah, it's so
Well,
nothing like that.
yeah. Well, I'm glad you found another way to cope other than drugs or alcohol, because I think that's a big issue, really, is people not knowing how to cope and they go down that wrong path, you know?
It's easy to do.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys.
And okay, and I completely understand Madman's situation. It's very easy to do.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, listen with me. That hurt me, my brother going down like that and shit like that, and it bothers me. But life goes on, right?
Of
Yeah.
course,
And I'm just saying that maybe I'm pissed off at the world, but I'm not pissed off at you people. I'm not pissed off at you guys.
but
Just
I
I'm
understand.
pissed off about the way things went.
Yeah,
Nothing
exactly.
to do with you guys.
Yeah.
That's a very common. Yeah, I was pissed off at I was pissed off at. I went through that same emotion. I was pissed off at the world. I was pissed off at. Oh, I don't even want to say. I was pissed off at everything. I was pissed. I was pissed off at God. Uh,
Right. Exactly, Nandy.
I
Exactly.
was. Yeah. And that's. I was just. Yeah. I was just pissed. I was pissed off all the way around.
So,
And
so you might have some input out why I act like that, but it ain't all of it. I just act like that just to be an asshole. You
yeah, it's so yeah. I Madman. I do remember the anger. I remember the anger from just like
Listen, I love everybody, man. I don't get, I want everybody to have a good life and just let their life the best they can be, right?
mm-hmm.
Just
Well, I do too.
let me be the idiot. All right, that's all I'm saying. Let me be the idiot.
No, don't think of it that way. But I'm just saying you're not doing anything that is abnormal.
No, it's part of the human psyche when you lose control, right? You have no control over the situation. You have no control over exactly what happened. And it really does fuck with your brain. It really does.
And you don't understand when something you don't understand, such as death, and why. And then you start questioning, like, why, like I if you believe in God or whatever you believe in, it doesn't really matter. But if
I
you believe,
believe in Buddha because he's got a chubby belly.
oh, okay.
No, I'm not afraid to die anymore, man. I mean, I got taught too much shit from everybody else's death. I ain't afraid to die. That's a fact.
But yeah, I questioned, why did why do people have to be taken so early? But then again, when I went to that counseling, or when I went to that group counseling, it was Christian based. Therefore, their theory or they're thinking that the way they thought is God's got a plan for everybody. And
I don't believe that, Andy. I believe you're gonna die, and you'll figure it out then when you die. You can't. No religion's gonna make you.
No, but having something to believe in.
Or anything like that. You ain't gonna do that. You just die and you'll find out yourself. That's all you gotta. When you die, you'll know.
yeah, but it's a way of, like he's saying, it's a way, it's almost another way to ground yourself.
No, Andy. I'm saying you don't go. You don't have to go to church to make you die the right way or something like that. Or you're thinking that,
Right.
oh well, I went to church. I should be saved and shit. Like, that's bullshit. You're gonna die. You're gonna find out what's happening after that, and that's about it. And it's it. No religion is gonna save you. All right, I'm telling you right now.
Well, that's not what I'm saying, but you're right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't have to go to church. You don't have to do anything you shouldn't have to do. I don't believe you should have to do anything special to, you know, go to wherever you're going to go. You
Right.
shouldn't have to go be drowned. They're going to try to drown your ass in the damn river.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, Bruce, down under, man. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Hey, how's it going, buddy? I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead and resume,
But
man.
that's my opinion. I mean, you didn't get baptized, so you're not going. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I didn't get baptized, so that means I'm going straight down to the damn depths of hell. I don't believe that.
Oh hell no, no.
So so anybody can just take me and take me backwards and just dunk me in the water, and that makes me go to straight up to heaven.
Yeah.
No. I believe. Listen, I believe your spirit goes somewhere, but I don't.
You don't know where.
Who cares where your ashes go?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not here any longer, so
I believe there's something after this. I do believe that, but I'm just saying that you guys got to believe that.
I believe there's something. I believe there's something after this. I don't know what, but for sure, I don't think we just vanish. I don't believe in reincarnation.
No, your spirit's got to go somewhere, right?
But I don't know what happened. I don't know where we go or where our spirit goes. Let's just put it that way. Our spirit.
Hold on a minute here. No reincarnation, so I can't come back as a squirrel and lick my nuts.
Oh God, I would hate to come back as a.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. I want to be a dog and shit like that. Lick my nuts a little bit. At least I don't got to worry about the fucking women in my life, right?
Yeah, you don't have to clean up after yourself either.
But if there was,
right?
If there was reincarnation, I would want to come back as a human, but not like the opposite. The opposite sex. Like I would want to come back with the same sex.
I think you will. That's what I think. You'll come back to the same. You'll forget about everything you did in the last world. Like you'll forget about your kids and all your grandkids. You ain't even going to be able to think about them because your brain's gone anyways, right?
Yeah, my brain's my brain's been in 10,000 degree Fahrenheit temperature.
Right. No, I'm just saying that you're just gonna God will put you where He's got to put you, right?
But I don't want to come. If I'm a human, which I like being a human, I wouldn't want to come back as a shark.
You're not going to be an animal. He's going to put you back as what you were, but maybe in a better predicament. And you ain't going to remember your last. Do you ever think like sometimes, you ever have those dreams like at night and stuff like that, saying, "Oh shit, that happened to me before," and you're having those dreams and shit. You're going, "Oh wait, that could have really happened to me," but it was just a dream. That could be true.
It could be
like a deja vu. You're having a deja vu.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, that could be real because we don't know what our spirit consists of.
We were probably here. We got born this time, but we could have been born in 1918 and shit. We don't know that, do we? Because we don't remember it, right?
Well,
but I'm saying we do. I have dreams like I'm going, oh shit, back in the days. You know what I mean? I do have those dreams sometimes, once in a great while.
Yeah, I've had deja vu moments, and it's like, that's weird. But I don't know. It could be something. I don't know. I really don't know.
You could have been reborn 10 times already, and we don't even know it. Right?
Well, this could be my first try. I could be on my first try.
90, you could have been a dinosaur back in the days.
Oh God.
I'm kidding. We all could have been, right? We don't know that. We don't know.
If I was a dinosaur, I would have been a lickalotopus.
Lickalotopus. Yeah. And 90 would have been a cream of some young guy. I don't know.
Whatever.
Cream of some young guy. Now I feel like Chinese tonight.
That's funny, man. Lickalotopus.
I just think we were, if reincarnation exists, I think we were all coming back as human. That's what I think. We were human once. We're going to be human again. If that's the real.
And maybe in a better sense, though, too. You got to really think about that. But we don't know that for a fact. We could die and just be in the mud, right? Who cares, right? Nobody cares.
Hey, you could be Snaggletooth's baby.
Come on, man. Don't go that far.
You could come back as a girl's bicycle seat too. You never know.
That's true. See, we don't know. So death is kind of a bad thing to talk about because we just don't know.
Right.
We're making light of it though. Look at where our conversation's gone now.
Right, but Oracle, if you knew that you were going to be reborn again, and if you already knew that, then why wouldn't everybody commit suicide to go do that, right? Because they can't do that because you don't know that. And if they...
exactly.
It's good.
You would do that. You just say, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to be reborn again anyways, right?
Right.
That's like such a mystery.
Fuck this life. I got the bad card. Fuck it. And then, maybe I'm going to keep on doing this until I'm a billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even mean nothing. Money means shit over life. I'm tell
I
you.
know, but I'm just saying, if we knew, people might do that.
Right, exactly. No, I get where you're coming, but hey, let me be a billionaire or let me live really good and stuff. The money don't mean nothing. It just, I think it,
Control.
right, It's just,
Money's
that's all it
control,
is.
right?
That's all it is.
It's good we don't know, because then we would have.
You would have a lot of suicides on your hands. I'm telling you. If we
Yeah.
knew what was going to happen next, everybody would commit suicide and say, "Hey, I want to go to that next life. Fuck this life." Right?
But that's granted that you didn't know you were going to come back as a flower.
Right. No, I get. No, I think you'd come back as a human because you were a human, right?
Yeah, but if you could put that in someone's mind,
And if
that
well, wait a minute. God says, that you know what I'm saying. That's what. Well, whatever. Is there a God? I don't know. But
well, let's say God says you come back as another form of life. So let's say you come back as a parasite on a dog in a dog's ass.
right, you could be a tree. Who knows? No, but I'm just saying. I just think if everybody knew there was life after, after death, that people would commit suicide. And I think that's why nobody knows that yet, right? Because everybody would be committing suicide. I mean,
Well,
they
people
want
that
to get out of their lives and go to the next life, right? We don't know that.
yeah,
Yeah, but life isn't supposed to be easy.
life isn't supposed to be easy.
No, it's all about shit. I can't even think of what I was going to say now.
Take your time, Bo. You got it. You got it there. You just got to say it.
Life is
Yeah,
about ups and downs and struggles and
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
um wins and losses and
See, we don't think that way because we don't got a bad life right now. But what about the people that do have a bad life? They're going to sit
well,
there and say, "Hey, I'm going to get out of here because I don't want this life. I want my next life." Right?
yeah. But these
If,
people that
if
these
they
people,
talk,
hold on. These people that have a bad life, it's their choice. They can always change their life to be better. Yeah, that's what life is all about. It's all about choice. What
yes,
you choose to do, how you choose to direct your life, whether you choose to be a hard worker or sit on your ass and collect a check from the government when you're an able-bodied person that could work. It's all choice.
wait, you're putting money into this. Money don't mean nothing, in for life. It don't. Well, it does, but it don't. You're talking
Money's a catch
the
22.
paper shit. Don't take over your life.
No, but how society is right now, money means something to us, but to some tribe in the Amazon, they don't know what the hell money is, right? They still do trade and barter, right?
Right. We can do all that. We go out and live in the Amazon, stuff like that, and we can kill our food. We can do everything. What does money mean? Nothing.
No,
It means nothing.
no, but it's all about choice, though, right? You choose to do this, you choose to do that, you choose to be in a bad position where you could do something to move yourself out of that bad position. You're never you're never stuck. And that's the beautiful thing about being a human is because you can change.
Right. No, I agree.
and the thing is, yeah, you're right, madman. Money really is nothing, but the only way it has value is because we've placed value on it.
Right. Yeah, it's only a piece of paper, but everybody needs that piece of paper, right? Bullshit. That's fucked up. I go hunting right now. I don't need that piece of paper. I go hunting. I'm in a small town, fucking lot of woods. I go. I don't need money, right? But I really do. I really do. I'm just saying.
Well, it's like Dogecoin. Nothing. It's. I think isn't somebody suing Elon Musk for that?
Yeah, they're trying to say it was a pyramid scheme, but Dogecoin was created like in 2015, 2014 maybe. So
But people
Hey,
place.
hey, you guys ever see living off the grid?
Yeah, I
Living
have.
off the grid, not off the cash. You're living off the grid, right?
But my point with
You ever see
Doge,
that?
yeah, I've seen it. It's
All right,
cool,
so that's possible.
of course. And my thing with Doge though is my point is people placed value in it.
bingo.
It's just like money. People place value. If you place value in it, there's worth something.
Exactly.
Whoever's suing this Elon is going to lose because there was value. People bought into Doge because they saw value.
Exactly.
And he even offered you could buy, I think you could buy Tesla with Doge.
Yeah, you can buy all Tesla gear. My friend Hordog or Phil,
Yeah.
his wife
Those guys on yeah.
his wife got him Tesla has this whistle that looks like the Cybertruck thing that he built,
Okay.
and his wife paid for it with Dogecoin.
Yeah, exactly. So it has value
Yeah,
because
it has the value that we believe it has, right? Just like
exactly.
you said. Yeah.
Just like we place value in paper money.
Well,
And
what if you don't got paper money? What happens? What do? You go hunt and you find
right.
You're back to the caveman days. You got to go hunt deer and you got to go build fires. You got to cook the deer. You got to do all this shit. You build your own house and all that. I mean, you guys ever think about that?
Yeah. I mean, I like that show Off the Grid.
Yeah, it taught me a lot. Yeah.
Some of these other programs that I think they're like they're up in
90. What happens if we have a nuclear war? What are you going to do? You got to
well,
live. I mean, let's say if you survive it, no matter what you get off the ground, you're still going to probably get,
well, I would pray that I would pray that one of these preppers that would have space in his fallout shelter for me and my son. You've seen preppers, right? A prepper is somebody that builds like all these fallout, like a fallout shelter, and they stock it for doomsday.
what do you think about that, Oracle?
I've seen that before on TV.
Oh, preppers?
Yeah, yeah.
What would you do?
Shelters. If there was a nuclear fallout?
Yeah. I mean, you can only go fishing and try to feed your family or do something, right?
Well, you have to go below ground.
But they're still going to get that nuclear, what do you call that shit? I lost it in my mind for some reason.
It's nuclear. It's nuclear dust.
Yeah, but what happens? What is that called?
You get radiation poisoning.
Radiation. You're right, right. So all the fish are gonna be radiation, and then you got to go bring that back to your family. How hard would it be to, overcome that? Geez.
Well, it would be extremely hard because everything's going to be contaminated in a certain, or in a fallout zone. And there's going to be areas that are contaminated zones that are not going to be able to be, you're not going to be able to eat anything.
Right. It's going to be all areas. So, we're all going to die, right?
Well, unless you are
Radiation or another thing, right, 90? Radiation is going to get you. It's going to. No problem.
unless you can get below ground in some sort of a fallout shelter and have enough food to survive. I'm not sure how many years.
Do you got that, 90? 90, do you got that?
I sure don't.
I don't either. So, Oracle don't have that, do you?
No, I don't. I'm gonna start digging the hole now, though. No.
Yeah,
get in my yard tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna start my. I got to find a spot and start digging. So
right.
then I got to figure out how I'm gonna make the doors. Yeah. Okay.
The door open and close. Right. I get you.
And I gotta make shelves and all that.
I mean, really think about that. I mean, that could happen. Even with the war in Ukraine, that could happen sooner or later.
It could, very well could.
It could, but they know.
Whoever pulls the trigger first is done.
That's right. Well, we're all done. We're all baked. We're baked potatoes.
Everybody's gonna when they push that when they push the nuclear button, so are we.
Yeah, nothing. I don't think anything will survive. It'll just be like the prehistoric age when the asteroid hit the Earth and covered the Earth in dust, so the sun couldn't get through. It'll be that same kind of scenario. So yeah, anybody underground will live, but it could take up 250 years possibly for you to be able to come back to the surface. How are you going to store that much food and water?
Exactly. I mean, you would have to have a lot of
you would have to build it with an underground spring or something there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Doesn't see the light of day.
Right. And that, how do you know that it contaminated all the way? We don't know that.
Well, you would have to just take a chance because that's your only opportunity for
survival. Yeah.
Survival.
Is water, yes, and you gotta try to pump that through, and I get it. That could be a good thing.
But if you had the money and the resources, the money to buy the resources to build something massive underground, that you could probably survive for a while, but probably the weather would probably change. Because
they say it would be snow and really cold weather, or
because there wouldn't be a lot of sunshine for.
I wouldn't want to live through that. I'd just say, hey, fuck it, let me, that would be tough and a lot. But there's a lot of people that would like to survive and shit like that, and it could happen.
Well, a lot of people are afraid to die, so they don't want to. They don't want to leave. They're afraid to die. So,
Right, and but you ever think about that? Like, I live in a trailer, right? You live in an apartment, right? We ain't gonna survive that shit. I'd rather have it that way, and then instead of trying to, that's why they call it the zombie world or something like that, because people will be eating each other and shit. Like, fuck that.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it would probably come down to that. People would start getting sick, and yeah, it would kind of be like The Walking Dead, I guess. And uh, you look outside your door, and yeah, people would be trying to get in, and
Just take me out. Yeah, I ain't gonna go wrong. Right?
I think okay, this.
I mean, but if you're hungry enough, you probably would do that. You think
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
people will eat people if they are hungry enough. Uh, but whatever. And plus, if you're
Ain't
sick,
that a thing that we got to think about that instead of fucking just living our lives and having a good time? What the fuck? Isn't it kind of a sad situation? That's fucked up.
well, it's sad. It's sad that we have to have nuclear weapons, and we're all like, only a couple codes away, and a push of a button on destroying our whole goddamn planet.
That's what they're
Stupid.
trying to do. Oracle, you're from Canada, so Canada probably would be the only one left that we would run to because Canada's good with everybody, right?
Well, except for the Cold War, Canada was a major target during the Cold War because of all our petrochemical lines that go coast to coast.
Yeah, but Canada's good with everybody. Nobody wants to fucking hate Canada, right? Right? Who? Russia don't want to hit Canada.
Oh, we're in a quarrel with China right now, so
Yeah, but China don't want to hit Canada.
we don't want to use their 5G technology, so they're mad at us.
I know. Ain't that sad? We just can't get along, can we?
Human nature, man. That's human nature. We're slowly evolving, but it's too slow. By the time we do evolve to it, it'll be too late.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Perfectly said.
It's the same thing, just back in like the 15 and 1600s when you had like Rome and stuff like that. It's the same shit, just better weapons now. Every country wants more land. It's
You're
just the way.
damn right. Because of Canada got into some kind of shit that America was getting that shit, and so would a lot of other countries. It ain't just America. It'd be like the UK. Everybody getting that shit. You don't fuck with Canada, right? You don't fuck with the United States. Everybody'd be involved, right? So it's just the same thing. That's what NATO is. You know, you shoot at them one, you shoot at all of us, right?
Exactly, yeah. Well, wasn't I think NATO was created right after World War II, I believe. Maybe it
Russia's
was.
so worried about it. That's why they're trying to take over Ukraine, because they say if Ukraine joined NATO, then they'd be surrounded 100%. That's
Yeah,
why there's a war going on right now. Russia ain't going to have that, but they're going to get it. Don't worry. NATO's holding their own. But I'm just saying that that's why we're at war right now, because Russia feels surrounded, and they ain't gonna let that happen. They're trying not to let it happen, but it's gonna happen.
yeah, but it shouldn't really matter in the end of it, Let's all get along, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Because a lot of the people that live in Ukraine are Russian, and they have family that live in Russia.
Right, and that's the way a lot
You
of
know,
the Russians
it,
they want to go. Right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
no, it's just it's like I said, everybody wants more land. That's exactly what they're trying to do over there.
Russia. I guess I heard that if Russia, gets a hold of Ukrainian land, that they will go after the United States after that. So I don't know the reasoning for that, but the United States will kick their fucking.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah, Russia's got China behind them too, eh? So, and then that probably leads Japan with them, and then North Korea with them. So now there's a powerhouse of bad people with nuclear at their fingertips.
I know. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. Put it that way.
Yeah,
And
it's
we're
a
looking
shame, but there's nothing you and I can do about it, unfortunately.
right. We're looking for good, and it can happen. What do you think, Mandy?
What are we talking about?
90 was doing a crossword puzzle. Look at that.
No, I think he might have been on the phone. A lot of shit going on in Nanny's stream right now. And, I get it.
Are we still talking about the nuclear? I was busy for a second.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna ever happen. Because everybody dies on that one, even Russia and China.
You know what? There's been a threat of nuclear war since I was in first grade.
Hey,
And my
nice seeing you, Oracle. Hey, I'm gonna jump off. I'm going to bed, man. Fuck this. You guys have a good time. Hey, Oracle. Next time you go live, I'm gonna pop up on your stream if you don't mind.
Hey, yeah, no problem, man. No problem at all.
All right, you take care. 90. Hey, thank you for letting me up, man. All right. You have
all
a
right.
good day.
You have a good sleep, brother.
Hey, thank you. You too.
Well, that was good banter.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we'll ever see nuclear war.
No, like you said, it's been threatened ever since the Cold War, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen it in action. And we know we do not want that. Every human does not want that. We've seen it with Hiroshima or whatever it was, Pearl Harbor and all that stuff. We've seen the devastation it causes. And the nuclear capabilities are like 1,000 times more powerful than they were then. We don't want to see that.
Yeah. It's just a great deterrent for countries.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, I even invested in Doge at one point.
I had 11,000 and some odd coins at one point in time.
Yeah.
Before the Elon thing, I sold it like 3 years ago.
Oh, I kind of bought in when everything was kind of and everything was kind of exploding,
Right.
or just before, and then it was going up, and then God, I was just.
Hmm.
And then it went.
If you would have known, right, you would have bought more.
Right, I made 3 times my money, but
Oh, you can't complain at that.
and then I just cashed out, and I just said I can't do this roller coaster every single damn day because it's too. I just see this. I don't see this the stability of this. I don't see it sustainable. So, and plus, every time somebody says something, it does something. So,
Yeah. I had a couple of friends that bought Doge at 2 cents and then at 7 cents, and they're laughing. They paid off their cars and whatnot. So,
oh yeah, I bought it at 5 cents.
yeah.
And
No, I bought into Satama, and it got up to $158,000, and I did not sell. I held and held as it went down. Kicking myself in the ass for that one.
yeah, I tried like others like Ethereum or whatever, but they weren't really doing much. So,
Yeah, well, the whole market's down right now, anyways. So,
oh, it's been probably almost a year.
yeah. Well, if you were ever looking to invest, Ethereum is a good one to get into. Just saying, not financial advice.
Right. It's. I think I was in there when there were certain stocks that were besides the cryptocurrency,
Right.
At least here that were really. I think it was AMC was one of them, and
GameStop.
GameStop. Yeah, I just missed out on that shit.
Damn it.
But yeah, it sucks. But yeah, I did make some money off Doge, but
Nothing wrong with that, man.
and people are like, "Oh no, stay in. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go to the moon."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm good. I made 3 times my money. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
cashing out. I'm done.
It's kind of what you got to do with crypto. You got to kind of have an expectation and stick to it. And if your expectations met, you have to sell. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, it was too unpredictable, and I didn't want to wake up tomorrow and find out I lost all my money.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then have to sit here and wait and see if I at least get my money back. And then what should I do? Should I wait another month and see if it at least doubles again? It's too stressful.
Yeah, stocks are a lot easier.
So I said, no, I'm taking this and running.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I did. Because it was one hell of a profit. So,
Yeah, I've made some pretty good profits off it. That's why they call me the freaking Oracle, because I was calling all these different cryptocurrencies and I was making bank off of them.
yeah.
Not too many people followed me, but the ones that did follow me, they made a couple of bucks. So everybody thought I was crazy for getting into Shiba and into Satama. And I cashed out my Shiba at 20 grand. And that was after I put in 1,000 and and I think I cashed out 2,000, and then it kept climbing and climbing. Then when it hit 20K, I pulled out. I was like, that's enough of that. It's just that Satama really really bit me in the ass. I've still profited from it, but you know,
Right.
$100,000 in the bank, pay off the mortgage. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's just I was watching the behaviors of some of these cryptos, and oh god, they're just so unpredictable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the wild race. It's the Wild West. It's like you said, you know, one person says something like Elon, then all of a sudden, you know, Doge takes off. Michael Saylor buys some more Bitcoin, then everybody else starts buying, then Bitcoin goes up.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, cryptocurrency, you have to what is it? Buy the rumor, sell the news. And I've noticed that with a lot of projects. Once there's news coming out, it usually dumps a bit. Oh geez. Well, I think I better get going here. It's 8:30. I haven't had dinner yet or showered.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on though.
Yep. Anytime.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Well, it is. I went on early. Really didn't mean to. I was just going to address somebody's lies. So, yeah, I'm pretty much done with it for tonight. So, I'm going to end it for tonight. I wasn't even planning on having a panel. But I will tomorrow. Okay. Everyone have a good night. Take care.